In the words of the great Anita Baker, you got to give us the best that you got. You got to give us the best you got, Aliyah Boston. You have to give us everything that you have. We need it, and we need it from the beginning of the season all the way to the end. We need your most consistent play, and we know that you're capable of doing so, and we know um, just how great of a big you are. Um, we know just how smart you are, intelligent you are, just in life in general, and it's playing the game as well. Like defensively can take care of business. Offensively, you can take care of business. You definitely can, shoot the ball. You're definitely a good rebounder. Really good size. You know, he's better as a pro than some could have been anticipated that you were, while others knew that you would definitely hit the league and do big time things. I just feel like a lot is going to ride on Aliyah Boston because I'm not too certain if I'm really questioning what we're gonna do um, in terms of the front court. And what am I talking about? I mean, we lost Timmy Fegbenle, a player that I felt like we should have retained. Um, so you still have Demirs Dantes, or do you? Like, what's her contract situation? Is she coming back for certain? I don't consider Katie Lou Samuelson to be. It's more of. I don't like to diss anybody, so I'm gonna try not to. But just more of a footnote in terms of being a player on the post. If anything, Katie Lou is just a catch and shoot player. Somebody that could stand out and maybe hit a three or two, maybe a three or two or three. I don't. I mean, personally, like Aliyah Boston needs somebody to perhaps that can bang with her. Really need a four that could kind of pick and pop. You need a stretch four if you're going to play Aliyah Boston at the five, which assumingly so is what it looks like it's just going to be. Even though I think Boston could play some four as well. She has shown the occasion to be able to hit the three, to be able to shoot the jump shot. I just feel like you're probably not going to be bringing. Because I don't know if Satu is coming here. I think Satu might, you know, be the domino effect that goes to the Liberty. And if Satu Sabali goes to the Liberty and joins her sister and Brianna Stewart and Sabrina, and then they become instant favorites to repeat. I'm just not sure about Nalissa Smith, and again, I'm not sure about Satu Sabali if she's gonna come to Indiana. I mean, we hope so, Fever fans. And I think it's great news. Great news to resign Kelsey Mitchell because you definitely have a definitive backcourt scorer from the two guard spot that's sure to get buckets. High volume shooter, but sure to get buckets. Consistently scoring for Kelsey Mitchell is, you can pretty much depend on her to get you 15 to 20 a night. It's just really matters on how she gets her shots. And then Caitlin Clark, you know, it's a no-brainer there. Her and Aliyah Boston, are the future for this team. But again, as I go back to focusing on Aliyah Boston specifically, we just got to have monster performances out of her. We just got to have her dominate. If she could rebound, block shots on a very consistent basis, I would say with Aliyah Boston, I'm trying to stop saying so much. It's damn addicting, for the wrong reason. So if Aliyah Boston could get if she can score 6 points a quarter, then she'll finish with 24. I don't expect her to do that every night. I don't expect her to be like this 20, 25 points a game scorer. Not when you have Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark on your team. But if she could average 18 to 20, that would be awesome. Because we gotta have some domination coming from the post from somewhere, somebody. And we kind of lack in that department. I mean, hop off in the comment sections. Let me know if I'm wrong. Do we have, outside of Aliyah Boston, do we have somebody that's a big, that's capable of scoring 16 to 20 a night? 16 points to 20 points a night. And I think that the answer would be no, because I think if you look at Nalissa Smith, unless she takes this meteoric step with our new coach, Stephanie White, I don't foresee how, and even if Nalissa took a meteoric step with Stephanie White, what would be the end game there? Like, because I think Nalissa Smith at this point is probably anywhere from like I think she averaged 10 a game last season. I could be wrong. I don't know her stats that well. I know she underperformed. I also know her opportunities were not there as they were previously. I think Nalissa Smith probably is like a 9 to 13 point scorer a game, somewhere slotted in there. And I just don't know if that's enough. On some nights it will be, but I don't know. I mean, could she start in this league? I think Nalissa Smith could start in this league, but I think if you're serious about trying to go for a title, I don't know if Nalissa Smith is that answer, but we'll see. We'll just have to see, but quickly going back to Boston, it's just imperative. Like, I trust and I believe in Aliyah Boston, so I just want to see her just, if Aliyah Boston could average, again, 20, you're going to get probably 20 from Caitlin. You get that guaranteed 40 points a game. On some nights they're going to go ham and turkey. You're going to see Boston end up with 25, 28 on some nights. Caitlin the same. We could be lucky and gracious enough to see them at times probably even both pair up and go for 30 pieces. I don't know how many times they're going to do that on the same night, but again, these two are the future. But it's just important for Boston to come in ready and rocking and raring to go. Condition on lock. These things is important. Good to see her participating in Rival. Hopefully, this doesn't, in any way kind of, chip into her endurance, her stamina. I believe that, it's getting her prepared, for the long haul, which is the new season. Expectations have risen, and I'm not here to say, if Boston don't deliver, then, it's going to be her fault, because she's definitely going to deliver. If anything, people were blaming her last season unfairly. People were saying Boston missing so many chippies, which she did. But as the season went on, we seen AB for who AB really is, and we just need that AB from day one. And so, hey, not absolving everybody else of, say, Kelsey, of, streaky shooting, bad performances, or Caitlin with, high turnovers and, things like that. I'm not saying that, we're sweeping that under the rug. We're just talking about what AB we need. So yeah, if we can get AB hella focused, hella locked in, from jump, that would just be awesome. Because I think as tough as it was to watch last season, as we get ready to close the bid out, as tough as it was to watch last season, a rough start, I think it's just as important that if we get Boston to come out on fire, we could get off to a much better start, especially if she's, coming out on fire. But this whole team needs to be flushed out as well. There's some things that need to take place. We're not done. The bottom of the bench kind of needs to be worked out, like who's going to be there. If anything, Grace and Victoria need more playing time, but we'll talk about that in different videos. But look, that's the end of this video. Aliyah Boston, truly one of the best players in this game today. An all-star, a rookie of the year in her first year. Look, sky's the limit for her. So we'll see what AB we get this season, especially at the beginning. But I know that she's a player's player, and looking forward to watching her in her third season. I'm out, y'all.